going on, you guys? What you got to the channel? Your boy Big Dog back with another one take review. Then we got one for Bill and Ted Face the Music. Okay, just gotta say this. I didn't really grow up on Bill and Ted. My first time actually watching the first one was, I want to say, a year or two ago, and my first time watching the second one was the other night, and I didn't even finish. I'm not gonna lie, I fell asleep. It was late. But I ended up watching this one. I kind of remember the first one. I remember I remember what it was about and everything. But this one definitely has to be my favorite out of the three, which is probably surprising to some people. But granted, since I didn't grow up with the movies, I didn't have that nostalgia feeling or just like that enjoyment of seeing when they first came out. So watching this one is basically about Bill and Ted, and like they get a message from the what's they called? The protector, the ruler, the great ruler or something. Yeah, I think it's called the great ruler because she said, "Why don't you have to put the great in front of it?" Yeah, great leader. That's what it was. And it's like, hey, instead, at first they had to create a song that would unite the world, but in this one it's like, hey, you have to create a song that's going to like unite the world and save existence as we know it. All right, Alex Winter's back, Keanu Reeves back. But this way, they're not going to actually write the song. They're going to go forward in time to their future selves, which they're to a point where they've already made the song. That way, they can just steal it from themselves, come back, perform it, save everything. Not only that, we have two new people to the cast. Samara Weaving as Theodora, she's Bill's daughter, and Bridget Lundy Payne, who plays Wilhelmina. Oh my Jesus Christ, that is a terrible name. She's Ted's daughter. Okay, they're great. Both of them are great. I think the new addition to the cast are definitely a brother of fair share, and they're trying to help their fathers because they look up to them so much. These guys are still the same dudes that they were 25, 30 years ago. So, it's like, okay, still looking up to them. But their whole thing is like, hey, we want to help our parents. So, we're going to go back in time and get some of the best musicians ever to help, play this song. And I got to say, man, I like the movie quite a bit. Quite a bit. My boy here from Gotham, Anthony Carrigan, he plays a robot. Funny as hell, bro. I laughed more in this one than I did in the previous two films. And while I'm watching it, I'm just kind of like, okay, I like it. And then it started getting to the end where I'm like, I kind of felt like they was about to go do like the whole, we got these new two characters and we're gonna kind of make it about them. And I was just like, and I felt it coming. I was just like, oh God, man, what are you doing? Like, you want to do it like that? Give them their own thing, like, you know what I'm saying? And like, I'm not super like connected to Bill and Ted, but I was still kind of like, that's what I was expecting by the end of this. Not people I just met this movie, But what the movie did. And like sometimes you just have to sit back and wait and see what a movie's actually going to do instead of like rushing to judgment, because the movie kept going on and I was just like, oh, you used them right. Okay, that was a smart way to use them. You utilized them to the fullest while not taking away from Bill and Ted. And everybody else in the cast is like, I'm like, okay, this is good. Now, I will say that the people that they go get from the past don't really do a lot with them, because we don't spend a lot of time with them. It's just like, hey, we go recruit them and they're in the thing, and then maybe get like a minute or two with them, and that's it. And we back to Bill and Ted off on this adventure, going to meet other versions of themselves in the future, which is also hilarious. And they're also dealing with like some real stuff, but they're dealing with like some marital stuff, and like they have this big burden that they've been facing with. Well, not facing with, but like they've been like dealing with for the past 25 years. It's like, dude, like we getting old. Like, when is this gonna hit? We supposed to have been came over with this song by now, right? So, I really dug it. Like, it's a film. I undoubtedly would say I would definitely watch this again. You know what I'm saying? It is a fun time. Everybody's great in it. I love the script. My bad, y'all. Yeah, I definitely would recommend people checking it out. I have to give it A minus. This was a good jump. This was a good film. I'll probably watch it again whenever I get free time, which doesn't look like it's gonna be until about 2022, but 2022, I'm gonna check this movie out again. You guys let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys staying safe out there, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.